What's going on, everyone? Trackmania is a remake of the 2006 version called Trackmania Nations. It is a free racing game where essentially what you're doing are time trials. You're not really racing other people for the most part. You're kind of just racing yourself. So whether you are racing offline or racing online with other people, you're just trying to make it to the finish line with the fastest time possible. Now obviously this can cause you to play this game for a significant amount of time on one track trying to beat your all-time record and get a new high score or beat the community. Most of the tracks are community created, which makes them unique and fun to race on. You can create your own tracks, with the only thing holding you back before you can publish it is for you to actually finish it so the game knows that your track can actually be done. Obviously this is a good thing. It acts as a buffer just to make sure you're not building some wild thing that can never ever be defeated and thus doesn't help the game at all. Now all of the cars are Formula 1 based styled cars, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that. All of the tracks, there are 3 different kinds of tracks that essentially you could run. You can run a normal one that is almost like a slip and slide the way that it runs, and then a dirt one. Now I can say that Trackmania really brings out the excitement of going fast, hugging corners, and gliding into the finish line. Now let's get into some more things I like about Trackmania, and then we'll get into the bad things about Trackmania. So first and foremost, this game is completely free to download, and it could come with possibly a lot more tracks and more customizable features to your car. The driving experience in this game is extremely rewarding. There's nothing better than cutting a corner just right or flying perfectly past the finish line. You get 40 plus free tracks to run and try to master. This is a game that you could come home to and relax while racing and meeting new friends, other people online. Plus, this is very smart by them. It is very easy to play and try to master. There's no hidden buttons or techniques that you gotta learn from watching YouTube videos. You can really just pick this up and try to beat your best score every time you play. So now for the downfalls. Even though it is free to play, it is a subscription based service where you either play limited tracks with no customization on your car, and I don't even believe you can create a track. Now that is all for free. Now for the $10 version, you get a little bit more tracks, a little bit more perks, and then the $30 version, you get everything. And those paid versions are on a yearly basis. So the paid versions include community built maps, skins, creating tracks, joining clubs, creating clubs, and more. With the free version, you essentially get the very basics, which could be all you want, but could also be very frustrating as you get more into the game and want to do more with it and play more tracks. Now obviously this can make it very stale very quickly. Over the first few hours of playing the game with just the free version, I was already starting to get a little bored running the same tracks over and over and over again. Now I know I might get a lot of hate for that, but that is how I felt. But if you are okay with just racing yourself, then more power to you. But even the online version feels like you're just racing yourself. Other people might be there, but really you're not racing them. You can try to get the best time on that track for that round, but you can't even bump into these other cars and knock them off the track or anything like that. So it kind of takes away from the feeling that you're racing other people and really implements the feeling that you're essentially racing yourself and trying to beat your own time. Now overall, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. For Trackmania, it is an extremely beautiful game. It runs very well. It's one of the better racing games that I have found, especially when it comes to time trial games. But the thing that kind of puts me on the fence with this game is that it's a racing game with a social aspect, but it doesn't feel like you're really racing other people. It feels like you really are just racing yourself, and you're playing the same maps over and over and over again just to shed off a half a second to try to beat your overall score. Now to some people that could be the funnest thing ever, just trying to beat your score over and over and over again. I don't find a whole lot of fun in that. I'd rather play other people, and that is why I'm giving this game a solid but not overly great. In the middle of going hard and in the middle of going home, a 65% here. Hopefully with future updates, the free version gets buffed up a little bit. But until that happens, I already kind of got the feeling that I want from this game through the free version, of course, in the first couple of hours. There isn't a whole lot of content unless you're willing to fork out $10 per year or $30 per year, which isn't a whole lot, and I understand that. But this isn't a game that the free version convinces me to pay the money. I kind of already seen where I lie in this game in the first couple hours. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on, and hope you all have a great day.